What's up, YouTube? We're back. Gonna get this car painted today. Hopefully be painting it outside. So what the process is is that we'll finish masking like I was talking to you guys about last night or yesterday. We'll finish masking it up, and then we'll clean the whole car off. This is what I use to clean the car off. I use Invisiglass glass cleaner. You just spray it on the car, and then just basically just wipe down the whole car. We're not going to do that right this second because we're not ready to paint. We're still going back and remasking the whole car. But I just wanted to let you know what I use. You can buy these cloths, microfiber. You can buy them at AutoZone or anywhere. You can get this tape pretty much anywhere. You can get it at Walmart. This glass cleaner I picked up at I think AutoZone or O'Reilly's, but either way you can get it almost anywhere as well. You want the kind that foams up and that evaporates. So anyways, we'll get this all taped off, and then I'll show you how I tape this window here in just a few minutes, and then we'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, with the mirrors, as you can see, we just use a piece of plastic and just wrap it around there, and then wrap your tape around there, and then you actually got to tape all this, tape up to it, but at least the mirror gets taped off and it's really easy process. And then whenever you're masking, I like to mask the rubber real close and real tight. With this door, I open the door and then I put this piece of masking on first. And now with this piece, if you lay it down on top, wherever you're gonna start, then you just kind of pull it and guide it, and you can put your fingernail right through that little crevice right there, and then just push it all the way around. Kind of guide it with your thumb as you go, like that. Then you just rip it off, push it on, make sure that you got it on there real good. Then you take the second piece and lay it down. Only stick the outside edge like that, and then roll this piece up. You can turn this edge a little bit to hold it. Then you get your paper. You can roll it this way or you can roll it this way. I just prefer to do it this way because I feel like I have a little bit more control. And then I just fold it over, say something like that. And then you can roll the tape over the top of it and it'll hold it. Then you can pull this over, get an idea where you're at. You can cut or just rip it. I'm just gonna cut it because I have this handy. Cut it. And then just take you another piece of tape. You can actually cut pieces of tape off and just kind of stick them up here so that you'll have them ready. And then you just go back again, go over the top like that. Pain in the butt when the wind's blowing or there's a little bit of a breeze, but you get the picture. It's real easy to do. And then you just tape down here until you get to that part where you're actually masking it. And then this piece will still be up, but if you want to rip it just a bit, you can. Pull it back up, do your second piece, and then you just do your second piece the exact same way. Get your fold, something like that, get it stuck under there, put the tape down. Of course, we're gonna have to go down a little bit further and then mask it out. I think you probably get the picture. All right, guys, I'll get this masked up and then we'll get it painted. All right, guys, here's my lovely wife at work. She's doing the details, the hard stuff. She's a lot better at it than I am. So she'll get the antenna, but we did get the window all up, done and up. So we're moving right along. And hopefully this breeze dies down so that we can actually get the paint on it today and be done with this project so we can get back on the van, the Pearl.
Don't.
she's gonna finish taping up on that side, and then as she's doing that, I'm gonna give it one first wipe down just to get off the dust from sanding it stuff, get it all cleaned down, and then right before we shoot it, we'll actually wipe it all down again. Hopefully that's soon. What's crack-a-lackin' YouTube? We're back in the garage. We couldn't get the car painted because the weather's crappy right now, so waiting for the weather to pass. It looks like it's gonna be a couple of days before it clears up, so we're probably not gonna be able to finish painting the car for a few days. So we're gonna get back to work on the van, finish getting it mocked up. So we're back in the garage with the G10 now, and we'll get started on that tomorrow, and that'll start off a new video. We got it in here on skates, as you can see, so it's easy to move around. Just kind of show you the progress. We've got the motor in it. We've got some of the wiring started. Moving right along with it, but we got to finish getting it mocked up so we can get this sucker started and going. There's a car show in a few weeks in Moab, and I'd like to make it to that if at all possible. But one of the first things we need to do is get this front half of the engine finished. I got to replace this power steering pump with that power steering pump. And we got to get all that painted, of course. We got to get this bracket painted and paint the whole inside the engine compartment at some point. I got one of these on order, so once we get that, we'll be able to slap that on. But for now, we'll use that and get it mounted up where it's supposed to be so that we can get that power steering pump in. Then we'll be able to get the belts on and the fan, radiator, and transmission lines and all that stuff put on there. So we'll get it all mocked up and ready to go, and then hopefully we can get this thing started. Waiting for the driveline still. We're also waiting for the transmission mount. If that transmission mount has been on order forever, if I don't see it soon, then I'm just gonna mock something up so that we can get by. I gotta get this van to the point where we can move it so I can get it in and out so that we can get the two other vans rolling as well. And once we get this thing mocked up, then we can start doing the things that we need to do to it in order to get it to the track. And I know the track is already open, so it'd be nice to be able to get it there. We'll start on this tomorrow, guys, and start popping out some videos of the van. We got to get the exhaust back on it as well. So that's one of the other things, but we're not far from getting it rolling. So we'll start cracking out some videos of this until we can get that video finished to paint the Honda. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow.